Hey everybody, this is Captain Fool reporting for duty. I love on-rail light gun shooters, and I decided to search Steam recently for some more that I could use to play with my Sinden light gun. I recently stumbled upon Zombie Desperation on Steam, and let me tell you, it was 49 cents down the drain that I'll never get back. This game is a perfect example of getting what you pay for, and in this case, it's not much. First and foremost, the graphics are darn right appalling. It's as if the developers took inspiration from the early 2000s Flash games and decided to stick with that aesthetic. The environments are dull, the character models are laughably bad, and the overall visual experience, well, it's an eyesore. The gameplay is equally lackluster, offering nothing but a mind-numbing cycle of shooting hordes of non-animated zombies with no real strategy involved. You get a single screen for each level, where hordes of zombies come at you. The goal is to shoot them and survive for a period of time to unlock the next level, which is just more of the same. There's some different zombie creature types that you need to shoot in other places to take down fast, like the head or the gut. But other than that, there's no real depth to the gameplay here and its mechanics. It's just mindless shooting. And don't get me wrong, I love blowing stuff up and mindless shooting as much as the next guy, but this just doesn't do it. You'll get different gun types as you progress, but they have a limited amount of ammo, and they're nice to use, and they will be essential for your survival as well. But it's just nothing that really adds much to the game. You know what? Talking about levels too, the level design is really near non-existent. It feels like the developers threw together a random assortment of backdrops and called it a day. The sound design is another area where Zombie Desperation falls flat. Yep. The repetitive, generic zombie groans and gunshots quickly become annoying, and the lack of any atmospheric music leaves the game feeling eerily silent and lifeless. Perhaps the most disappointing aspect is the lack of meaningful progression or story. It's as if the developers decided to skip the narrative altogether, leaving players with no reason to invest in the world. For anyone in the past that's claimed that I don't give hard-hitting, solid, honest reviews, I think this ought to prove otherwise. And I've got other reviews too that are quite negative. I don't like to be negative, but I really can't seem to find much good to say about this. Yes, I realize this is a 49-cent game, but it's a 49-cent nightmare. In conclusion, Zombie Desperation is a prime example of why some games are better left undiscovered. Even at the price as low as 49 cents, I recommend just save your money. And more importantly, your time. For a game that offers a more enjoyable and a much more fulfilling experience, we could use that money to add towards those. This is one regrettable purchase that I won't soon forget. If I was giving this a rating, it'd be 1 out of 5. Well, I appreciate you watching this review. I know it's short to the point, but there really wasn't much depth to this game that required a long description at all. Thanks everybody for your time, and until next time, keep it Fool.